welcome to today's class, and our title is MBTI Mania. And let's move on to language focus. 1번. Experts question whether this personality test is accurate, but employers and even potential romantic partners are using it as a basis for making decisions. We are looking at the phrase question whether. So we use question whether to express that somebody has doubts about something. Okay. So let's break it down. So raise, you can just say like raise a question. Oopsie daisies. Raise a question whether 의문을 제기하다, or like we says here, doubt about something. So if you, let's say, doubt something, or doubt, let's say you can doubt someone as well. What was it? 확신하지 못하다, 의심하다. Or I guess even simple form 믿지 않다. Alright, this is what we're talking about when we're questioning whether something is true, false, right, wrong, etc. Our example, I question whether it's a good idea to eat red meat every day. I don't question it. I think I would love to eat red meat every day. So 나는 매일 let's say 소고기, 양고기, what other red meats are there? There are many. 등등등 고기를 먹는 것이 좋은 생각인지 의문이다. So eating it every day, is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? This person thinks maybe it's a bad idea because they're questioning whether it's good to eat red meat every day, so they are doubting that it's healthy. I think it's fine to eat red meat every day. I don't think it's good for your wallet, meaning I think it's going to be very expensive. Or students are starting to question whether university education is preparing them for real life. So 학생들은 대학 교육이 그들을 실생활에 대비시키는 것인지에 대해 의문을 갖기 시작했다. So these students are questioning whether university education is preparing them for the real life. I personally think high school should prepare you for the real life, and university should prepare you for your job. I think that's the way it should be. However, I'm not a teacher and I'm not the Minister of Education. Alright, now let's move on to 2번. And even the Myers-Briggs company, the official publisher of the test, advises against using it to decide who you date. Alright. Use advise against with a gerund to express that something is not recommended. Advise against, so not recommended. So if we say advise against, oh my god. Alright. 뭐뭐에 반대 의견을 제시하다. 뭐뭐를 반대하다. So, as we said here, with a gerund, 동명사, to express that something is not recommended. Not recommended. So, example, police advise against leaving valuables in a locked car. So, 경찰은, let's say valuables meaning your wallet, money, laptop, etc., etc. anything like that. 뭐 차에 두지 말라고 충고한다. Do not leave. Police said, do not leave valuable items in your car, even though it's locked, right? Because people could steal them. Or most doctors advise against skipping meals and trying extreme diets. 대부분의 의사들은 식사를 거르고 단적인 다이어트를 시도하지 말라고 충고한다. Alright, now let's move on to the language focus quiz. 1번. I question whether it's true that. Remember, question whether. When we raise a question whether we doubt something. So I question whether it's true that, I don't know, she is a good person. 나는 그녀가 좋은 사람이라는 것이 사실인지 의심스럽다. My doubt is that she's a good person. 2번. The public is starting to question whether the government was helping. 뭐 국민들은 정부가 도움을 주고 있었는지 의문을 갖기 시작했다. Starting to question. 3번. My parents always advised against. This is a simple one. Smoking. 우리 부모님은 항상 담배를 피우지 말라고 충고하셨어요. Advised against. Remember? Let me go back here. Advise against. Or I would strongly advise against going to the party. 파티에 가지 말라고 강력히 충고하고 싶어요. Because maybe the party is going to be boring. Alright, now let's move on to the further discussion. 1번. How important is personality when choosing a job role? Give reasons and examples. 직업 역할을 선택할 때 성격은 얼마나 중요한가요? 뭐 이유와 예를 들어라. Yeah, very important. For example, if you were to be a salesperson, you need to have a very outgoing attitude. If you come across as a very introverted person, very shy person, you're more than likely not to get a sale. So I do think in certain job positions, it does require a certain personality. Not for all. You can still have a very introverted personality and work in an office because sometimes it's not necessary to be so outgoing. If you have been to a pagoda class before, you notice a lot of teachers are outgoing, but there are very different personalities that suit the job. So I think it can be very important. 2번. Do you think it's uncomfortable for people of different personality types to work together? Give reasons. 성격이 다른 사람들이 함께 일하는 것이 불편하다고 생각하나요? Yeah, definitely. It's unavoidable, but I do find myself having difficulty getting along with other people with very different personalities. A very good example might be if there was a very loud person, a very extroverted person who likes to show off or want to be the center of attention, I become even more introverted at that situation. So as an example, if we're going for a work dinner, like 회식, and one person is just very loud and outgoing, I won't talk because I feel, tired from listening to that person. And then working with them would make it even more difficult. However, people can still get along with different personalities. There are a lot of people who I have very different opinions and styles of working and, again, personality with, but I still get along fine with them when it comes to work. So there are many different cases. Anyway, that wraps it up for today, and we'll see you on the next class.
Basis.
Basis.
Pseudoscience.
Pseudoscience.
Demographic.
Demographic.
Get to know somebody. Something.
Get to know somebody. Something.
Superficial.
Superficial.
Rule somebody, something out.
Rule somebody, something out.